Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Zahra Sefehri. I'm a physician by education, but today I'm here on behalf of Asian Women of Winnipeg to introduce a Persian dish to you and to show you how to make it and to tell you how Persians care about this dish and why you wouldn't find it in most of the restaurants. What we are going to do today is to make tahchin. Tahchin is a Persian name that means in English that it's in the bottom of the pot. So we will make something that we will put it in the bottom of a pot, and at the end we will flip it to see what will be the result. That's why we call it tahchin. So tahchin is made of main ingredients including rice, saffron, butter, egg, and based on your taste you can add chicken in the layers that I will show you after. Or those who are vegetarian, they can add eggplant, they can add soy or anything, or even beef, whatever people want. First, we will make the chicken ready with the onion and some turmeric. After, we will have something that we call it barberry. Barberry is a sour berry that we added to most of our rice dishes. So because it is sour, so we want to make it more sweet, so we add 1 spoon of the sugar to it, and we will add some oil, and we will make barberry ready, and we will put it aside. Next thing that we will do is that we will boil water for the rice, and then we will add rice to the water, but we won't let the rice to be cooked 100%. We will cook it halfway because we will need it to be cooked at the end. So I will add rice to this boiled water, and I will let the rice to be cooked halfway. Today we are gonna make this pot with three cups of the rice. So for each cup of the rice, you will need 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of the yogurt. And half of this, you will need butter. So what I will need now, because I already have selected 3 cups of the rice, so I will need 6 eggs, and I will need 6 tablespoons of the yogurt. I will show you how to make saffron ready. So after you buy the saffron and you cry because of the price, then you should smash it and make it powder. And to take the smell and the color out, you have to add boiled water to it. So that's what I'm doing today. I already added boiled water to the saffron, and you will see that it is already yellow, means that the saffron is showing the smell and the color. So I start mixing everything in our container. First thing first, remember that you have to be patient and mix everything one by one. We will add just yolks of the eggs, and to make it like the final dish a little bit more nicely shaped, I will add just 2 white part of the egg too, and I start mixing it. Then I add yogurt, and you see that I mix yogurt with it, and then I add half part of the butter. And then I start adding rice that we have cooked already, but you will see that I will add it step by step because you don't want to throw everything in and then you feel like that the ingredient is not enough. So I start adding rice step by step, and you see that I add a little bit and I add a little bit after, and I mix it patiently, and after everything is mixed, now our mixture is ready. So we will select a size of a pot that we want to make the final food. First, I will add a layer of the rice at the bottom, and then now I want to add chicken on the rice. You have to be careful not to add chicken from the edge, because then it will malshape the food and it will break it out after. And then I add cinnamon to it because cinnamon will add a nice taste to it, a little bit salt, and at the end I will put some small pieces of butter on it, and then I make another even layer of rice on it, and I will make sure that every amount of rice that I add, I make it even everywhere, because when we flip it, we don't want it to be bumpy. We want it to be nicely shaped. We usually don't want to let the steam get out of the pot, so we usually add a clean towel to the lid. And what I'm doing now, so I add this clean towel and I put the lid on, and we will let it sit for half an hour, and let's see the result. I usually learned a lot of cooking from my mom, but when I came to Canada, I started learning from YouTube. So I learned this to make first time from YouTube, but I added a lot of experiences after from my all Iranian friends. I reached them and I said, what would you suggest for this dish to be more precious or more beautiful? So this is a combination of my YouTube knowledge and all my Persian friends. It takes a lot of time to make this dish, so it's not a dish that you will make too much in our culture, but it's a delicious food that I want all of you to try, and I want all of you to tell us how do you feel about it.